We all know that one person who makes us feel worse about ourselves after interacting with them. They drain our energy to an extent that we are not looking forward to meeting them. They could be a manipulative family member, a workmate, a classmate. Basically, these are the toxic people that we have to interact with on a daily basis. How do we live around toxic people? That is our topic today. Before we dive deep into how we can live around toxic people, we need to know some of the signs of a toxic person. Yeah, so one of them is that these people are usually self-absorbed. It's always about them. If they do anything, they will only do it for them. They don't care about anyone else. They'd rather see somebody else suffer but benefit out of that. And there's a very big difference between the genuine self-love and this self-absorption. Self-absorption is primarily just about you wanting everything for yourselves, not caring about how your actions are going to impact other people's lives. This is only, everything is just revolving around you. You don't want to share stuff, you don't want to offer help, you just want everything for yourself. Another trait of a toxic person, is that they do not show compassion to any other person. They could make you feel bad about yourself and not care at all. They could kick you, beat you up, and not feel at any sign of guilt inside them. They would do that gladly without feeling anything inside them. These people also have a tendency of creating conflict. Whenever you approach them in a positive way, the next thing they are thinking is how to start a fight with you or how to start an argument. These people are also known to manipulate others emotionally, and even the other types of manipulation. Any kind of abuse. These guys are just fond of it. They could tell you something that really hurts you, abuse you, without feeling anything. They enjoy making others feel down, and may Allah protect us from being among these toxic people. Now that we know the signs of a toxic person, I'm sure we have probably drawn a picture of some of the people we've interacted with. Now we need to note that just because somebody made you feel bad today, it doesn't mean that they're a toxic person. Moods change. Somebody could be in a very bad mood. Obviously, we cannot use this as an excuse of treating people wrongly just because we are not in the best mood. But sometimes people might say things they don't mean to. But then when we are talking about a toxic person, this is a person who does that on a daily basis. They have a routine. They will always look for you just to make sure that you feel bad about yourself, just to make sure they start a fight with you, just to make sure that things are not okay with you. How do we live with these kind of people? So first thing here, we need to identify these people. And how do we identify the toxic people in our lives? We need to be asking ourselves, how do I feel around so and so? We have to be honest with ourselves. We are not looking for attention or validation from other people. We are looking for our own peace, and that is the only thing that matters. So we need to ask ourselves, how do I feel around a certain person? Or after experiencing something, how do I feel around these people? And if you feel less energized after interacting with these people, then that is an alarm to show you that these are not the right people for you. Okay, you could feel uncomfortable because people are new to you, but then there is this other type of discomfort that comes with drained energy. You just feel like you are not in the right place. You just feel like you are in a place that was with so much toxicity, with so much negativity, and you couldn't wait to come out of that place, and you're not looking forward to meeting these people ever again. Tip number 2 is limit your time with these people. You need to be selfish here. If somebody brings negativity into your life, you need to stand up for yourself and make sure you give them the least amount of time. A minute, an hour is too much, unless you can't just avoid it. But if you can, you really need to limit yourself around this kind of people. These are the kind of people whom you could be bringing a genuine point, but to them it already sounds like an argument, and they want to start a fight, they want to start a conflict. These are the kind of people who always want to go beyond your boundaries. These are the kind of people who will always ensure you are unhappy. These are the kind of people who will always pick up fights with you. So these are people you want to limit yourself with. So if, for example, this person is a family member and they stay at home the whole day, you may want to either go to a friend's house to spend time, go to the library, go to the gardens, go to the beach, just to stay away from these people. And then, or if you can't go out of your house, just seclude yourself in your room, put on earphones, read a book, just to make sure you are so much occupied to an extent that they don't have that time to talk to you. Tip number 3 is to change your routine. These people obviously know the time you do stuff, and they will always come there to inconvenience you. So make sure your free time is their busy time, so that they won't come during that time to come and disturb you. And by the time you are free, you are out doing something else away from them. So always remember to change your routine. This is basically not for them. This is for your own good. This is for the comfort of your soul, for the comfort of your mind, for the comfort of your body, for your happiness. So you need to do anything just to earn it. And if it means changing your routine, then just look for a way to change it. Tip number 4. You need to be unavailable, especially if this is a person you can just cut off. Be unavailable. When they try to reach you, tell them you are busy. When they try to, of course, you don't want to sound rude, but you just tell them, let them know that you are fully occupied all the time, so that they won't come talk to you, and then at the end you are the person who feels drained there. So be unavailable to these kind of people. They text you on WhatsApp, tell them, I'm sorry, right now I'm doing my homework, even if you're not doing it, but just make them feel that you are not available. Making them know that you are not available will in turn make them detach from you slowly by slowly, because they know that you don't have time for this drama they want to bring into your life. So in case you cannot you have tried all this, but you still find this person talking to you at some point, find an exit out of the conversations they're starting. So if, for example, they want to start this argument, tell them, I'm sorry, but right now I'm supposed to be doing something. I'm sorry, I don't feel like this is something I want to talk about right now. Put a stop into their conversations, so that you cannot spend time with these type of people. These are people you don't want to spend too much time with, because they take away your energy. And according to the book I'm reading, Think Like a Monk, it says that allocate 75% of your time to the people who uplift you, to the people who make you happy, to the people who bring energy into your life, and allocate 1 hour, 1 minute, the most. Be stingy with your time when it comes to you interacting with negative people. Don't be generous with people who put you down. I don't mean being inhuman with them, but when it comes to how you spend time with them, limit your time as much as you can with negative people. That is not selfishness, sorry. That is choosing you. That is choosing your peace, and you are allowed to do that. So guys, that is all for today. We talked about 5 ways in which we can live with toxic people, and the major part of this talk today was limiting our time around toxic people, knowing who they are, knowing how they start their conversation, and making sure that we do not give them much of our time. Because the more we spend time with negative or toxic people, the more we are making hard for our hearts to heal, the more we are making hard for us to achieve happiness, for us to have that positive energy. It even limits our creativity, because we are not in a comfortable environment, and that is why we need to avoid staying around negative people. This doesn't mean that we have to be inhuman. No, just do your part of protecting your energy, because that is your biggest duty you have to do. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Please like the video, comment below. Let me know if you have benefited in any way from this video, and if you have any other tips of how you can deal with negative people in your life, please share them below. Bring in more subscribers, support our sister. Thank you so much for watching, and ma'asalam.